You know, say when they talk am before, say Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan be like saying a woman wey be say she be original and not agree for anybody. I not agree for anybody. I not agree for anybody because as I talk to you like this, so Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan don't carry the number 3 man for inside on a country. God's will about Akpabio carry enter inside United States. Say, excuse me, Uncle Donald Trump, I want to report somebody to you. Somebody who has been doing things that is not good. That the person who I want to report to you. And who be that person? He don't mention and say, in name now, God's will about Akpabio. Say because of waiting Akpabio they do. Say Akpabio harass her. Now waiting make it come out for position. What that shall never end, because this interview we get with New York Times, the interview here, in fact, New York Times can't even make the thing worse for her because the headline when they give the interview, if like say they strategically position the headline, how they call it, they say female senator faces down a classic abuse of power in Nigeria. Say what's in female senator faces down a classic abuse of power in Nigeria. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan said Nigeria's third most powerful politician punished her for not heeding his advances, but that she won't be stopped. Nothing go make her stop. She don't go come out tell her and say if there are people they don't agree for anybody. They don't agree for anybody. So she says she get the fighting spirit, she need to stop. But then what is the implication of this matter will be say don't they go everywhere? First of all, make I let you know, say on Friday, the last week Friday will be the 4th of April, 9 courts give order. Talk. Say, make Natasha no ever come talk for court. It makes she no grant any interview whatsoever for any matter we get to do with she and this Akpabio matter. Plus she, plus Akpabio, all of them no supposed to talk again. In fact, people come look at like saying a gagging. Now a way to shut her mouth. Since it be say she no go fit get fair hearing for inside Nigeria, or maybe Nigerian court no go fit judge good matter because if be like say court for inside Nigeria now the highest bidder. Now so people they talk, not be me talk am. So say because you know say now the mighty men in valor and power where they Nigeria and then they in charge of Nigerian court. So because of that one, she know say she no go get fair judgment. So if she not fit get fair judgment, make she kukuma begin carry her interview. At least they talk her truth for outside. Remember what she talk when she will ask her. I say, but people say you just they talk. You don't get evidence. Where your evidence? Now she laugh. She say, are they the court? When they wait, when we reach court, the right time, I go show them.
They're claiming that there are no evidence, no shred of evidence that you can prove that Akpabio harassed you sexually.
Is this the court?
No, not a court.
Exactly.
This is a television conversation.
No. Let's leave that part.
And I've come back to the fact that you're a lawyer.
Yes, let's leave that part. At the right time, I will prevent at the right time and in the right space. I will present the evidence that I have. But let me say this: while I was illegally suspended, I was not given a chance for the matter to be investigated.
But maybe her fear also be say, even if she show all the evidences, then we be say she's supposed to show, it will make any matter different. After all, Atiku Abubakar carry all evidence to show Nigerian Supreme Court say your president, it be like say something they wrong with his certificate. Through all the matter back and forth we then go through for Chicago State University come back. What in your Supreme Court carry those evidences do? They just back and throw away saying, you don't dey too late. At this time, we no fit admit evidences. But the same Supreme Court admit evidences when they get time to do with Imo State election, where make them move number 4 man to number 1. They admit fresh evidences for inside Supreme Court that period. But why it be say he reach presidential election where don't change the lives of a lot of Nigerians, where put a lot of Nigerians into pain and penury right now. Now that kind of election, I remember that kind of judgment. I remember saying no, you know go fit admit. Say in fact, say Supreme Court don't be the court where be say that admits evidences. But you could do it in another judgment that has put the people of Imo State now where they keep them, and then this one too, grade them. See where we don't do for inside Nigeria now. So speaking about that matter, it is some kind things and way be say that interview where she grants for inside New York Times show, and it did very worrisome because waiting be the perception where she don't give Nigeria now with this kind interview, because it be like say the world generally go begin see Nigeria and not just all African countries, but Nigeria particularly with one kind of eye. And what this thing mean to our politicians them for Nigeria? If not be say US kukuma, they collect their money, they know say they go thief money, can't give them to come. Oh, sorry, they go siphon our money, they go corruption our money, carry go their country, go invest business, go get house, go build houses. I still they wait for some evidence we link on a former labor leader, we named Adam Soshimole, to one beautiful house like that for inside US. If you see house where they say get for US. The kind fine house, you go ask yourself, no vex, excuse me, it's a person will be labor leader, former governor will saying be labor person. How in use get the money to buy that kind of house for inside US? He did waiting New York Times talk. They say Nigeria's third most powerful politician was accused of sexual harassment on national television this year. A fierce backlash ensued after that against his accuser, where be Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. So they report them. They say Nigeria number third most powerful politician. Number third. Who be the first? Who be the second? Who can be the number third? Okay, President Tinubu and Sheyi, because we hear say they say Sheyi don't take Shetim work. Okay, we'll go reach that level, yeah. So the third most powerful politician that was accused of sexual harassment on national television this year. A fierce backlash ensued against his accuser. His accuser will be woman, sadly, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Now they say Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, in fact, there's some things in way they say they even call out critically. They say for the interview with New York Times, Miss Akpoti-Uduaghan said she kept rejecting the advances, but did not talk about them or file a legal complaint. And of course, she don't talk about these ones then several times. She even talk for that interview where she gets with Eshen Kimba. She talk for them where she get with the Rice Television. Talk about how you use hold her hand for inside in house when they show her in chapel, that chapel where Komotrobo, and the chapel where the same chapel where they carry Elisha Abo hand show and all that. So carrying for chapel, all those things. You don't talk about them. Don't talk about how you be saying go they tell us say come, even for inside Senate chamber, say come, what may you get a good time together. You're going to get plenty privileges though if you come and you the nice up. Really, a married woman. Well, all of this is now waiting she don't tell New York Times like this. And as she tell New York Times these plenty things now, waiting in me for Nigeria. Then it did waiting New York Times can't talk. They say the ordeal has highlighted what women, listen to it, that the ordeal has highlighted what women in Nigeria say is sexism faced by female politicians. Waiting women for Nigeria, they call sexism faced by female politicians in their country, Nigeria. And the risk of speaking out in a nation where few women hold political power. They don't turn them to something will be against sex now. They don't turn them. They don't spring them around say, na sexism matter now. Now, Nigeria is Africa's most populous nation and sub-Saharan Africa's second largest economy. But it has the lowest representation of women, even with the second economy where it be for Africa. Yet it get the least representation for women. But it has the lowest representation of women in parliament on the continent, not just in parliament, in government generally. And it ranks the bottom 5 globally. That is, for inside the whole world, Nigeria rank the 5 lowest. 5, it is globally for the 5th lowest country where they even recognize women at all. Waiting this kind of thing, what did they write about us mean? Sexism. Now, the con try to reach Akpabio, ask and say, excuse me, Akpabio, see what Natasha can't talk about you. I bet can't tell us your own part of the matter like this now, and waiting happen. Guess what? Akpabio say, no, I no go fit talk, or court say make we no talk. Because court say make we no talk, I no go fit talk. Oh, wow. Because, of course, to balance their story, they go want to hear 2 sides of the story. But Akpabio refused to say a thing. The ongoing or continued legal proceedings say in no go fit talk about them. Then, they say it's a first at the level of Nigeria. Now, so who talk Obi Ezekwesili even follow Putin, because they also interview Obi Ezekwesili to say one of the accusations against such a high-ranking official. But it's a classic abuse of power, where a woman is denied the right to be heard out. So she talk up. Now, make we look more. Remember how the one where one boy, the red cap chief, we're saying go report her to Umunna for telling her shut up. You can't tell a red cap chief shut up. Okay, but now he's shutting up because they don't slam on 5.1 billion naira. They say, come and tell me how I married 6 husbands and 6 children, and I forced my husband to marry me. Who will get to that matter? I don't already get that matter before. Now they say it's the first. Okay. Now she says no. Then the paper finally say no major political party has ever, for inside Nigeria, they even indict all political parties, especially major political parties for Nigeria, say no major political party has ever nominated a woman as a presidential candidate in Nigeria. not as a presidential candidate, not as a vice presidential candidate. None of the major political parties, none of them. If you like say women head no get brain rich, rich for inside Nigeria. What an indictment. They say the share of female lawmakers is under 10%. 10%. Meanwhile, we get other countries where they do well. In fact, they even cite those countries and where they say don't recognize them, or say other economic powerhouses on the continent, Africa, have greater representation of women in politics. In Kenya, a quarter of lawmakers are women. That is quarter of them are women. Quarter of lawmakers are women for inside Kenya. And then they say the rate reaches 40% in Senegal. Say for Senegal, 40% of their representatives are women. And about almost 50% for South Africa. Almost 50% of representatives are women. Rwanda has the world's highest rate of female lawmakers at 61%. All of them, they inside this Africa. But guess what? Nigeria decide to carry last from the bottom parts. Right? Now they say all have implemented quota system in some capacity, but Nigeria has not. The quota system, where would they implement? Not to carry round pegs in square hole. They put for inside political office holders. Like we go carry person where be say don't work for CBN before, carry put as power minister. We go carry person where study French or agriculture, carry do education minister. We go carry person where be say no reach for something. Now those kind of things we do. We go carry lawyer do aviation minister. To put people where be say no reach inside position. Now waiting na the quota system, what would they do? Oh, okay, because it's from this part of the country, let's carry him down, who could help them. Now the kind of quota system will they do. But quota system will go really bring a thorough representation of the opposite sex for inside Nigeria. See, Nigerians, they refuse to do it. Men make you feel like sitting in the Senate is a privilege. So now waiting Natasha talk. So Miss Akpoti-Uduaghan said, I've earned my seat. A hostile environment to women sets a democracy back. Then she can't complain. The New York Times can't even complain. Say Ireti Kingibe and the other two women then wait there for inside the Senate. Say none of them don't make public statements against her matter. Say they don't make public statements about her matter. Now we know say Donald Trump they shine. If they find what he go, tell anybody go to your shit hole. Waiting you think say this thing mean for inside Nigeria? New York Times now one of the most popular and oldest papers then for inside US and now elite paper. Waiting it mean for Nigeria matter to reach like this, Akpabio matter to reach like this. Some people 15 say maybe she don't already send response to those interviews before court give the order. Who knows? But what's this thing mean to Godswill Akpabio? What's it mean? Which kind of embarrassment it mean for our country, Nigeria? Well, so when people, when they say make court, when they tell us make she no talk, say court, tell her make she shut up. People just talk, say Natasha. Can Natasha keep quiet? Natasha will not talk. Natasha will not keep quiet. Well, that's updated, precious. I appreciate all of you as gonna follow me stay for inside the show. Well, okay, I'm not gonna drop on her thoughts on her comment reactions on that. Waiting you think what go happen? I bet this time they go suspend her for life. Now waiting you think I bet they go suspend her from breathing because if you like say the level of suspension when they go give Natasha, they never still find and finish. And I always make them know waiting to do with her. Or I don't know what you think. Drop your thoughts, your comments, and reactions on that. I'll wait to hear from you. I love you guys and I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Goodbye and God bless you. Bye.